I think caddies are going to be good as there is no gold anti-cap, but look like, yeah, Rough Justice is bringing a monastic knight as well in there. Specialty wise, 1, 2, 3, 4 Cocos to 1, 2, 3 Cocos. A Helot auxiliary by YeahBuddy as well. I do enjoy having Helots in there for them, getting that 20% movement speed and 20% damage mitigation for 8 seconds is incredibly powerful for those 8 seconds that you do have it. Go ahead. First matchup. First match. YeahBuddy versus Rough Justice. Where am I? Here. Immediately trebbing the breach. Probably a smart idea. I don't know how valuable trebs are on this map, so... see how it goes. I do see some halbs being brought by Rough Justice. Are they blue or are they purple? I wasn't paying too much attention with halbs. And then I just missed their page like 3 times in a row. Halbs sergeants there. Good docs. Pretty good docs. I like it. Piercing defense is a little interesting on them. I don't know if I would want piercing defense on them, but I guess it works, right? It does what you want it to do for the units as we go into the rest of the units. I mean, everyone's bringing pretty good doctrines. If you want to actually go look at those doctrines, go to the YouTube page and go at it by like a 1 frame by 1 frame. I'm not spending any more than like 1 second unless I see something like crazy outrageous by either side. Do have the shoot stingers. Will Rough Justice did I lose my Q and E? I did lose my Q and E, bitch. He losing Q and E. Also, like, no mercy pins. Maybe a little bit confused as to what we're doing. No, Rough Justice now coming in to the breach here. Actually, Rough Justice now finally getting to the breach, but just maybe a little bit too late as YeahBuddy goes in. Clearly tries to go through, but it's not making another respond. Clearly, God, that was like frame by frame. Yeoman charge there did not get any value. Another winged Hussar charge coming from the left goes straight through the backline. Unfortunately, most of YeahBuddy has moved past that alleyway as they push into Rough Justice. Going to the engagement here a little bit into this corner. It does look like Rough Justice is able to hold in that area. A little bit framey here. It does look like the servers are struggling to keep up with these units. Cooliers coming through the side will get a charge in, but does not get any value. The stalwarts will hold. The halberd sergeants will hold as well. We are still fighting in this corner. I don't know really exactly where we're fighting. It looks like we're trying to get some value there. I'm going to increase my minimap size so you guys can see what's exactly going on. No! Rough Justice is still holding in this corner, but it's only units remaining. No heroes are there. It does look like Rough Justice is forced to go back to home. Unit trade. In favor of Rough Justice. Maybe more in favor of YeahBuddy there. Winning A already. It's a little rough for Rough Justice losing A already. It just doesn't seem like they got the double pulls off or anything. It seemed like YeahBuddy got their foothold in, kept the units AFK fighting, went to double pull, and then sent people off to the supplies to block the supplies. Sorry that I had the minimap small there. Hopefully now it will be big enough to where we could see flanks, but at this point, who cares? Trebs being broken. Those 2 trebs there down to a quarter HP, now down to 1 HP. It does look like it's only those left trebs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So They're now breaking the trebs, but it's going to take them a while. They do break one of the trebs, working on that second treb now. It's pretty far away, so hopefully Rough Justice knows the angle and gets it dealt with soon, but there goes 1 HP and it is gone. Now they are working on that left treb. It is down to below half. It's good of them to spend their artillery here on denying trebs. Realizing that at this point their home point is very easily mortable and easily trebable, so getting these trebs out of the way will hopefully make their defense a little bit easier. Stalwart's kind of AFK there. Does look like they are able to get out before the treb fully connects there. It doesn't look like they're able to get that leftmost treb destroyed as we go into me. But yeah, a little bit pokey with the ISG, a little bit far forward. Treb going in there. Okay, let's get an angle here so we can see both these trebs HP. Uber Eats from Rough Justice goes down, maybe a little bit of overextending there. Don't know exactly what happened. Did not happen on screen. I believe they did break that left treb, so Rough Justice has now broken 3 trebs. Down to the last middle treb that they could possibly break down to half HP. The other 3 trebs at full HP. Probably will live just fine. Murder phase from YeahBuddy doing good damage, but it does look like they are now walking in here, doing a triumphant trev there. We'll walk forward immediately onto this point. As the engagement goes on, Rough Justice tries to get some stall in there, but the YeahBuddy from YeahBuddy goes straight through there, shoots a dinger, but they have a return Yeoman Hussar charge that goes straight through, but it's not get enough cleanup as we want. Kind of hard to figure out what's happening. YeahBuddy in as well, gets the rest of the unit cleanup. As now the Cav has lost a lot of his steam. There's still YeahBuddy running around, trying to get some value, and this just stalwarts on the point from Rough Justice, trying to hold on as long as they can, but YeahBuddy just kind of steamrolling through them. Rough Justice now going to be in a little bit of a pickle here. Monastics coming onto the point, charging in. Does look like the IPGs stop most of them, but they will continue charging through. IPG did stop the charge, but Monastics got their charge back and was able to continue charging through. And then Rough Justice needs to get some infantry onto this fight. They got a short sword blocking it. Coutelier tries to get in, but it does look like it finishes charging and went into V mode. Another Coutelier charge tries. It does look like the YeahBuddy was able to stop it. As the fight continues raging on, it looks like the right staircase, the ISG is holding Rough Justice back as far as possible. Coutelier almost sniped the glaive player there. We'll get another side charge in there. We still have Reapers from YeahBuddy on this point, holding as long as possible. Rough Justice yeeting a shit ton of Couteliers there. Panic Couteliers does clean up the point, but now there's nobody on the point. Just this glaive player getting some back cap progression. Nobody really responding on that. He will get off the point for some reason. We had free cap progress there, but now he gets off. Maybe go pull a unit there. A little bit of fighting happy on the right. Rough Justice again, sending Couteliers down everywhere. Cav flying everywhere. Raton Pikes now guarding that left staircase. Sippy, he's trying to do something. Stall out a little bit there. Arbalist on the stairs get dove by the Nodachi player. Rough Justice now breaking out of their spawn, having their own rat pikes, stalwarts, and even an Orochi to defend. Coutelier tries to go through them, but the stalwarts will catch the Coutelier charge. As now we are going to a little bit of a recovery phase here. I don't think I could ever get low enough to see. Okay, I can, but that's way too low at this point. Rough Justice defending point, but we're now down to 600 versus 500. We're just having a lot of greens left. But YeahBuddy might have the Wuxing to deal with all these greens. I don't think they brought any Wuxing. There's two Wuxing out of here. We also have the Cataphract Lancers by YeahBuddy as they resume their artillery phase. Down to 500 versus 600 here. Fairly close here, but Buddy having a little bit more units, maybe the little bit more Wuxing will be able to solve the green spam for them. They really need to guard their Wuxing here. and they'll probably get some good value. Let's see, she slowly walk forward with the stalwarts, going up this main staircase once again. The musket getting a little bit of stat pad, farming the damage, you know. Gotta stat pad our damage. The ISG will heal it off. Yeah, the stalwarts do take the damage there. I actually have their natural healing, so they will be just fine. They don't really care too much about a caltrop. So like they are walking forward here. Line formation as the engagement as we started our engagement happening in here. A little bit going to be laggy. The Cataphract Lancers try to get in and do some damage. Looks like they actually get in through the rear and find some of the Cocos, but not enough of them. And it looks like Rough Justice is actually pushing back into YeahBuddy. YeahBuddy not having the units to really hold them back. They just never got their Wuxing into engage the Ratons as Rough Justice pushes YeahBuddy straight down the stairs, right back into their spawn. YeahBuddy unfortunately not able to hold back Rough Justice's assault there. A little bit of a lag spike there as we go in, but Rough Justice now we're down to 6 minutes 45 seconds. YeahBuddy getting a Coutelier charge through the back, but there's nothing there for them to hit, and the Arbalest will kill the rest of the Couteliers along with the Halbs. Now we're down to 200 versus 299. Looking pretty bad for YeahBuddy here. And it does look like they are leaving the match as well. Let's go over the deaths here. There is 3 of them, and their last 3 of them out of the fight were Rough Justice having only having 1 person out of the fight and 2 people on last life compared to YeahBuddy. Looks like YeahBuddy going a little bit too aggressive there as I was looking at stats. Let's see who is left. That's maybe going to bring them a little bit closer into out of the fight. They have 1 person on the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7 people on last life. 3 people out of the fight. It's going to be... Oops, sorry about that. I accidentally pulled the cord on my mic. It's going to be very hard for YeahBuddy to be able to recover from this state. It's... looking pretty low on units, low on heroes. Their artillery looks like a longsword getting caught out again. YeahBuddy just out of position, going a little bit too far forward. It doesn't look like they are actually responding to that out of position, trying to catch something, but unfortunately that Rough Justice does pull back, not able to kill anybody. But again, losing another, maybe losing the mall here. Conqueror will go down again. A little bit of an overextension by YeahBuddy as they now engage here. But Rough Justice has 2 musket players bombing down onto YeahBuddy. So YeahBuddy's units are basically gone already. The double musket bombs, the double fire, caltrops, and all the throwables going in. YeahBuddy down to no units. And while there is 4 minutes remaining, they just did not have the steam left in the engine to be able to continue this fight. This is Rough Justice now sallies out. It was a very interesting. This was a very interesting first match here. I did think YeahBuddy would be able to win, considering how fast they won that A point. You know, only 1 fight needed for it, and it did look really bad for Rough Justice there. But Rough Justice was able to turn the tides, regain their footing, and be able to turn the tables. And I do not have the vocabulary for this. Able to turn the tables and regain their footing onto the home point and claim their space back and route YeahBuddy out of the home engagement. Going to stats for nerds. Social Hippie MVP probably killing, not that many rats there, only a few, but you see most of his things did get 20 of the Coco, so he did get both full sets of the Coco's. Amazing here from your musket player, Social Hippie, as we go to back to the rest of the stats here. Stats for nerds, you liked, it's a short sword. He's not supposed to do damage, that's okay. Stats for nerds. Stats for nerds. That's longsword, that's fine. Yeah, short sword's not doing much damage, but that's okay. So we go through the rest of the stats. I have been messaged now, and I'm concerned about what I'm about to see. Sir Cranky is 600,000 damage. JJ Azu is 700. Let's see how our muskets did on this side. Not bad. He did get greens and blues, so you know. They got the value. Looks like this guy was a musket long, but Don Salvador gave 14 of the Cocos. Good choice by them. Getting all the Cocos out of the fight, making it a little bit hard for either side to do it.